ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Chit Chat with Inky, where we do a little chit and we do a little chat. But before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're watching anywhere, you might as well push that button. And today, we're doing sisters. Yes, honey, but we won't be long with this one. Starting out, we have Danny, and she's holding a knife, y'all. She's ready to get a little cut in. So apparently the guy that was at the little airport, who she thought was, trafficking women, he's a police officer. But my thing is, he comes to Danny's house and busts in the door. Now, excuse me, sir, but you should know not to bust in nobody's door, because you're going to get the goop, okay? Danny pulls out that knife. Honey, she like, let me get a little cut in. Let me get a little cut in. That's right, Danny. If ain't nobody else gonna protect you, you got to protect yourself. So he's standing there. I'm a cop. I'm a cop. She like, prove it. He pulls out his little badge. She looks at it. And he like, well, I just wanted to let you know that I'm a cop and I'll be hanging around the airport, trying to keep girls from being trafficked or whatever. Excuse me, y'all. So she like, okay, bye. Get the going. Don't come back here. Like, yeah, the witness comes to my house anyway. So he leaves out the door, what have you. And she just moves out. She like, ooh, thank God he was a cop and not a doggone murderer, honey. So, we over at Andy and Sabrina. Andy calls Sabrina, tells Sabrina that Karen wants to talk to all of them, but she needs her to call Danny, because Danny will listen to Sabrina before she listens to Andy. Well, let me tell y'all something. In case y'all noticed or haven't noticed it, Danny don't listen to nobody but Danny, okay? So it ain't about who calls her. If she gonna listen, she gonna listen. If she not, she not. If she gonna comply, she gonna comply. If she not, she not. It is what it is, okay? So Sabrina like, okay, I'll call her, whatever. So Maurice and Sabrina, they at the bank. Girl, Sabrina gets on Maurice's nerves. And I can see how Sabrina get on my nerves. Sabrina is so nosy and overbearing. It is ridiculous. It's okay to be a friend and, have a little, concern about your friend and everything. I get that. But she go into over concern, which turns into nosiness, which turns into you are prying in my business, okay? And Maurice don't like it. So he walks all up in her office. He sits there. And she like, good morning. He like, don't talk to me. Do you blame him? Talk to him for what? So you can find out what else is going on. So she like, well, how was your night? He was like, oh, we did each other eyelashes and stuff. She was like, oh, well, really? I'm so glad. Girl, no. He was being sarcastic. They did not do each other eyelashes and eyebrows and stuff. They don't even like each other. What? But you getting in people's business. If you would have known, if you would have listened to him and know your friend, you would have known that, Sabrina. So Sabrina talked to Danny, and Danny tells her that she almost died. And Sabrina like, you almost died? Danny like, yeah, the police officer / guy that's supposed to be trafficking women showed up at my door and like pretty much bust in my home. At the time I didn't know he was a cop, so I had to like try to get that knifey and get a little cotty cop, pretty much. So she like, well, I just wanted to let you know Karen want everybody to meet up, so she has something to tell everybody, and Danny ain't having it. She don't give a doggone what Karen got to say, because she feels like Karen set her up for us, Preston and the girl, this wench, and this girl, well, she ain't got nothing to worry about. This girl is a trip. So Pam and Karen at the shop. Pam is a trip. Now, Pam is that homegirl that I can chill with, that I can trip with, that I can kick it with, man. She is about it. Her and Fatima, those two, put them together. What? You got a whole war with them two. Because, honey, Pam got the mouth and Fatima got the backup. Okay? So, Pam like, I'm going to go get this woman license plate because the woman showed back up. Remember we thought the woman was a cop? And apparently she's not. She was like, I'm not a cop or whatever, but I just need to know where Zach at. And now I can say Karen was dead tight. Like, I don't know where Zach at. I don't talk to him. And I ain't telling you nothing. Pam like, Karen, why is she still here? Karen like, I don't know. Honey, Pam like, I'm about to get this license plate and I'm about to have my boys look her up. I know that's right, Pam. Yes, girl, yes. Back to the empty bank. Woo, child. Literally the emptiest bank in TV history. Sabrina's still in Maury's business, per usual. So she asks about Calvin. And Maury said he's sick of you, child. So my thing is, personally, Calvin and Sabrina first, both are getting on my nerves, okay? He petty, she petty, they just two petties. She always in somebody's business. And with him, he always flip-flopping. Child, one day he happy with her, the next day he sad with her. One minute he protecting her, the next minute he disrespecting her. I'm just like over them. They need to find Sabrina a new man because this Calvin ain't working. He getting on my nerves, she getting on my nerves, and they both getting on Maury's nerves. So Maurice has a friend. No. So Maurice, child, start cracking on Calvin about the vibrator. Why you start making that buzz noise? Bzz, bzz, bzz. He said, you put a... he said, you put a vibrator next to Calvin, honey. His legs gonna go up. Bzz. I was cracking up. And that's what Sabrina did, because she had no business asking this man no questions. And he got her behind. He straight got her. Maurice's little friend, his little boy toy, keep calling. Child, this guy, Maurice told this guy about 11 times. He cannot stay there. He cannot parole there. Stop calling him. But this guy ain't giving up because this guy knows that Maurice, and Maurice can say all he want, but this guy knows that he liked him. This guy knows that Maurice liked him. So he not gonna give up. See, you know, when guys know that you that chick and that you fell from, nah, they won't give up. Even if they're trying to use you. And Maurice said, you don't care about me. You just trying to have a place to stay. He like, and that, you just trying to have a place to stay. Yeah, and that too. Yeah. Yep. They always run back to the woman who they feel safe with. They don't even have to like you, but they feel safe with you. And that's a lot of things that women get misconstrued with. Half of these guys ain't running back to you because they like you, baby. Half of these guys ain't running back to you because they love you. These guys running back to you because you are a convenience and you have something that they want. But once they find somebody else that is of convenience, and once they find somebody else that has something that they want, guess where you're going to be at? Back at scratch. Exactly. So Maurice like, stop calling me. He's like, I'm going to keep on calling you. Maurice is like, and I'm going to keep on hanging up. Make sure you keep on hanging up, Maurice. Because it ain't you he want, child. It's a place to parole he want. So, Fatima and Andy, child, they are in the parking lot. And y'all, Hayden shows up. I told y'all he was like a net that you keep swatting that won't go away. Every time you swat it, it just keeps flying right back past your face. Here he come with these damn crutches, y'all, and this daggone suitcase baggy thing wrapped around his neck. They laughed, I laughed. The harder they laughed, the harder I laughed. This dude looks so funny. I was like, damn, Hayden is off the hook. Fatima like, here he go. Child, he gonna tell Fatima it ain't over. Hayden, you might want it to be over, child. Because from the looks of you, you don't want none. You don't want none. Fatima harder than you, and she a woman. Child, she probably gonna beat you herself. So just carry on with your little crutches, looking as crazy as you want to look. And then I showed y'all why they go down to the ground. And his little crutch thing that go underneath the underarm that keep your underarm supported. Why that thing was on the ground in the parking lot? I cracked up. Y'all, Hayden had me rolling the way he came up there hopping and looking. But he was still determined. He was not going to give up. I'm like, oh, Tank, just go. Just go. But when he told Fatima it ain't over, honey, did you see her facial expression? Andy like, no. Andy, you get on my nerves. Fatima may be your assistant, but she is not your child. And I'm going to need you to ease up. Because for some odd reason, you feel the need to tell this woman what and what not to do. She is not your child. She is your assistant. And if you don't calm your nerves, you'll be looking like Hayden. You and them shoulder pads, okay? So back up. But all in all, they laughed it out, cracked up, walked into the building behind Hayden. John, I was laughing like I ain't no sense. So, they're at the airport. Danny at the airport, here go Police Logan. He come up. Still trying to flirt, still trying to get a date or whatever. I'm still trying to understand, because Tyler has so many twists and turns with this that I still feel like something not right when it comes down to him. Like, I just don't feel like you just threw him in there to be to catch trafficking victims. Like, I just don't. I feel like it's something more to him. So he have a ring on. Now I picked that ring when he came in Danny's apartment, and she said something to him too, like, you married? And he like, no, I'm not. This is just, you know, a decoy to, you know, make it look like I'm a married man, a family man. But it's something about him. So I'm thinking Tyler have a twist with this one. Because other than that, I'm just trying to understand why he even here. Like, this doesn't go with the scenario of the show. So Danny, she went on and decided to go on a date with him, child. Get this little dude a date, a chance. But we're going to see where it go at from here, because I am not sure at all. So we got Sabrina and Calvin. I'm so over this couple. This is a toxic couple. Well, if they're a couple. He comes in and apologizes and everything. And Sabrina was like, you know, everything is okay. I understand. And he like, you know, she was telling him, you know, I noticed that you was just trying to show me that you're a man, because remember he got his behind knocked out and went screaming or something and twisting in a circle and hit the floor. So Sabrina thinking, okay, since you did all that, maybe this time you wanted to show me that you ain't no punk. Calvin like, no, that's not what I did it for. I'm like, okay. He was like, it was a respect thing. I felt like he disrespected me. Yeah, he did. But you already got knocked out in front of this woman one time. Why you want to do that again? Why would you want to repeat it? Because it ain't just one of them this time. It's actually two. So once the guy apologized for not realizing that you even existed, you probably should have just took that apology and kept it moving. But no, you wanted to get up, be disrespectful and stuff, and it just don't work. I just don't see how. Sabrina is nosy, don't get me wrong. I don't see how she put up with the disrespect. And y'all, when Maurice said something about her dress, I was thinking what Maurice was saying. And I'm like, oh my God, like he think the same thing I'm thinking about this ugly, daggone dress. Child, I was done. I said, Steph, Sabrina, Tyler, I'm going to need you to do better with Sabrina and her clothing, because it's not working, okay? Then Preston come into kind of shop with this heifer. I'm trying to understand about this girl. Like, I'm not getting this. Only Tyler know the twist to this, child, because I don't. I think Preston is a cool guy. If this is how he's trying to get under Danny's skin, epic fail. Because let me tell y'all something. I have a sister that is similar to Danny, y'all. I'm telling you, all the way down to the weed smoking. Do you hear me? Every time I look at Danny, I think of my sister. She eat guys for breakfast and throw them by lunch. Let me tell you something, okay? My sister and Danny should have been sisters. I'm telling you, every time I see her, because my sister is a woman, and the crazy part is she has the feelings of a man for the most part. Like she don't have that lovey-dovey type stuff. She not that chick. Like she not that cuddly type chick. So when I see Danny, I'm like, dang, this is like my little sister all over again. Like, she don't cuddle, she ain't got time for it. Give her weed, give her little drink. She go to work, she take care of her business, and it is what it is. Dude, only come over when I tell you to. Only call me when I tell you to. Other than that, I don't want to be bothered. Dude, this is Danny. Men be steady hollering, and she just be boom, boom, boom. No feeling. None. So, Danny, Preston, if you trying to get this chick jealous, child, that ain't gonna work. Honestly, a chick like that, with like, really like no feeling like that, they just like dudes. I'm sure they have feeling, but they not gonna let you know. You know how girls like start crying and all the not a chick like that. Nope. Even if they do care, you won't know. You will not know. So that girl is not gonna work. It's not. So Karen was very well right when she said that. So Karen called Zach. Fatima answered the phone. So Fatima like, so Karen like, who's this? And Fatima's like, who you talking to? So Karen said, you know, just Karen and Fatima. And she like, Fatima? Fatima was like, yes. She was like, Zach there? She was like, no, he's not here. She was like, so Zach not there? She was like, no, he's not. She said, I don't know what you had with Zach, but with me, Zach don't be on the phone like that. I said, oh, okay. So I feel like Fatima is better for Zach because kind of like that back and forth, that unsettled type relationship. Like she not, I feel like she's not happy with a smooth sailing relationship. She just always have to be some type of drama or issue for her to feel relieved, you know? And I think that's why Zach feel relieved with Fatima, because she not back and forth like that, you know? So Fatima calls Zach. And Zach like, what did she want? Fatima like, she said it was emergency. Zach said, Karen always is emergency. Like, okay, I'll deal with her later. Karen, he don't want nothing to do with you. And when you have that baby, you can best believe he will be getting the DNA test, baby. Because he ain't trying to be bothered with you at all. But Karen did say that she is looking forward to buying a house for her and her baby because she feel like her apartment is too small. So I feel on that. Maury's friend at the bank trying to get some money. This guy trips me out. This little dude right here trips me out. So Maury's like, we closed. And here goes Sabrina again. Let him in, let him in. So Maury's let him in. And, you know, the little guy like, I'm going to a party tonight. And he said, I heard, Maury's boy toy get ready to get out of jail and he will need a place to stay. You gonna let him in or whatever? He was like, I hope you don't. Maurice was like, I'm not. Sabrina ear hustling the whole time, y'all. So Maurice was like, well, get your behind out of here with your $400 in your account. Sabrina like, you know you're not supposed to be saying no mess like that. He's like, okay, whatever. Like, shut up. Dang. But like he told Sabrina, stop putting your 2 cents everything. So Maurice said, look, if you done with me, I'm about to go. I'm about to go home. Drink me some wine or whatever. Relax and enjoy my life. while you do whatever it is in life you want to do. Sabrina, oh, you're not done with your write-off or whatever it was he's supposed to do. Maurice said, yes, I am, bitch. He turned that thing around. Sabrina, oh, yeah, oh. Now take your lonely butt home, Sabrina, because this dude about ready to go home, bro. He ain't got time for you or nobody else. You done got on his nerves enough. I love me some Maurice in this, y'all. I love me some Maurice. So Karen and Aaron, I believe that's his name, Aaron. This guy is so patient, you know, to the point that it scares me. His patience scare me because in the very early episodes, like wow, way back, didn't he like divorce his wife for messing around or cheating or something? And it seemed like he had these same interactions with Karen a couple of times. Like he caught her and Zach, and now, you know, he like, I brought you something to eat, and here go Pam in the bag. Oh, you owe me some money because I just ordered lunch for everybody. I said, just damn Pam. So him and Karen goes into the back office, and he like, I just want to rub your feet, you know. And I'm like, girl, enjoy that. Like, Zach already have a life. He's happy with Fatima. You need to get yourself happy too, sweetheart. You keep shooting this man off. They keep trying. He only want to try but so many times. Okay? Then your little bony buck, we standing there lonely. So go ahead and enjoy your life because Zach is over there enjoying his. Okay? So he rubbing her feet and everything. I'm like, dang, I wish I was getting that foot rub, man. Made me want to go get a pedicure. So, so he rubbing her feet, and she like, why are you so patient and stuff? And he was like, I'm not, you know. And it's not that he's patient; it's that he's patient with her right now because he's trying to understand her. He's trying to fill her out. You know, I'm not saying he's a bad guy because I think he's a really cool guy. And she just bursts out like, I'm pregnant. And he just like, okay. And child, that was the end of this episode. But next week, or this week, because I think I'm a little late, he be asking her, like, do you think it's mine? Like, we're going to get a DNA test. Or do you want it to be Zach's? So we're going to find out in the future if it's his or if it's Zach's, y'all. And I'm really hoping that it belongs to him because I want Zach and Fatima to be able to move on. But we will see. And I'm ending my video here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all in the next video. Turn on your post notifications so you can know every time I'm posting a video. And come on, y'all, share. Tell your friends. Let's get this family moving and growing. Bye.